to all the bags I've loved before. And there's been a few. And maybe a few regrets. Stick around. Hi everybody and welcome back. Yes, today we are talking about all the bags that I've loved before, maybe one or two that I might regret selling, the bags that I've sold, why, and maybe that might be helpful for you. So before we go ahead, I want to say a big shout out to the perfume of the day, which is Ombre Nuit by Christian Dior. This is a beautiful amber, rose, citrusy, soft, spicy, floral, animalic, and she is, I haven't worn her for ages actually. She has grapefruit, bergamot, she's pink pepper, damask rose. You can really smell the pink pepper in there if you like a little bit of spice in your life. She is ambergris and she has guaiac wood, making it that little bit animalic, and she also has patchouli and cedar in there as well. An absolute beauty. I love that one, and I just got her again in a small bottle because I think that's a really good idea. So the shout out of today is to Sunitad592. Hiya honey, how are you? And thank you for commenting in my last video. So without further ado, we'll skip on to the first bag that I sold in late 22-23, I'm going to say, because I haven't actually done a video like this in a while, so there's some bags that I haven't talked about that I've sold that I'm going to talk about now. So the first one was the Gucci, and I'll put pictures of all my bags up here so you can see them. The Gucci 1947 vintage, yes, the one with the bamboo handle, the box leather, the beautiful red interior. Absolutely stunning bag. I got her in the slightly bigger 10-inch size, and I would have preferred her in the 8-inch to be honest, or even the mini that they brought out, but I got that bag. I really loved her. It took me a while to kind of decide to let her go, but she was sitting there looking at me, and you know, for those of you who are around a long time, you know, I don't like bags who just sit there looking at me and I don't use them. I just don't see any need to have those bags in my collection. So what I do is I move them on, and then I move those funds towards another bag or something else that I might like. So that is the reason I let that one go, purely because she was just too big. I like the 7-inch, 8-inch, 9-inch, and then after that it gets a little bit big if I'm going to wear it crossbody, and you could wear that one crossbody or top handle, but an absolute stunner, I have to say. Now moving on to number 2, and I don't regret that bag, although she's beautiful to look at. Every time I look at her I go, oh my god, but I don't regret selling her because I would never have worn her. It just wasn't practical for my lifestyle. So moving on to number 2, and it is the Diorama, the Dior Walk, the rock stud version, which was absolutely beautiful. I do think of this bag every now and again because I actually went out a couple of weeks ago and I brought my square mini Chanel bag, and as much as I usually carry my phone in my hand, it's not convenient for a night out when you need to put your phone away or else you leave your phone behind or it gets picked up. So for those occasions, you know, a walk would be handy. I'm not sorry that I sold my Diorama walk. I'm not sorry. I don't regret it. But there's sometimes I kind of go, that would have been handy in that situation because it perfectly carries my phone. But to be very honest with you, I have lots of bags that can carry my phone, so that's not a worry. It had a beautiful gold, kind of a vintage chain on it, beautiful lambskin leather, and it was a little stunner. But it was time to move on, and I put those funds towards, again, another bag. Maybe one of these beauties here behind me. I can't remember which one it was for. Moving on to number 3. This bag is a stunner, and I do think about her a lot, and I spoke about her in my last video, and I do have a handbag coming, by the way, probably, hopefully, maybe for the next video or the one after that. I did decide on one, and thank you for all your comments in the last video. So yes, this one is the Givenchy Mini Antigona in the black box leather, and oh my god, this bag, I have to say, is a stunner. Both myself and Katie, when I was selling this bag, were like, Katie even loves this bag, and she's not into handbags, loves this bag. So I let her go because I hadn't been using her, and because I was trying to curate, and I'm still trying to curate my collection, downsize, and you know, really be particular about what I'm bringing in, what I'm letting go. You know, if there's 2 bags that I'm not using, maybe it could go towards one bag that I just, you know, a smaller collection that I don't have to worry about when I'm traveling. That was one of the reasons I let that go, just because she was sitting there not being used. But I do actually think back and go, even this morning I was doing yoga and I was like, I don't know why I was thinking about her in yoga, probably because I was going to do this video, but I was like, yeah, I really love that bag, I have to say. So that might be just this much smidge of a regret. I may look at that bag again, but maybe the bag that I have coming, make a nice replacement. We'll have to see. You'll have to like and subscribe and hit that notifications bell so you don't miss any videos. If you're new here, my name is Vivienne and we talk about fashion, lifestyle and lots of bags, travel and everything else here. So if you like that, come and join our little family here. We'd love to have you. Now the next one I want to talk about is the Azzedine Alaïa. Azzedine Alaïa is having a moment at the moment, really Viv, but like just a really beautiful made bag. This was, it was the tote I had, absolutely gorgeous. She has that intricate kind of leather cutout details, and the heart bag of Alaya is having a moment as well, and the Alaya, the smaller versions. This version that I had, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. But if I was going to use it, it was very, very structured, and I found that the leather straps are very thin, and if I was going to bring that tote traveling, it would probably, I would have guessed, which because I never did, I would have guessed that that tote would have dug into my arms. So I just didn't think it was going to work out, and I sold it. I do think about it, it was again a stunner, but you can't keep them all because they're stunners. You know, you gotta let them go. You gotta have some gumption and just go, right. You have to be really, really hard on yourself and just let it go, and, you know, bring in some newbies in here. Now, moving on to the next one is my beautiful trendy CC. Again, we all know that bag was absolutely stunning. I spoke about it in my last video, and it was early this year, I'm sure, that I let her go. And again, it was because she had yellow undertones that just didn't suit my skin. Beautiful for somebody else, and a subscriber brought her, so I hope that you are really, really enjoying her, hun. And again, she was a stunning, stunning beauty. Top handle, crossbody. I was half afraid to bring that bag out, and I want to be able to use my bags. I keep saying that. I was half afraid to bring her out. I was like, the lambskin was very, very soft on her. The gold Chanel, she was in perfect condition. So to be honest, I just wanted to move her on before anything happened to her, because if I'm not using her, I might as well move her on while she's in really good condition. Recoup some money for other bags, because that's what we do around here. Before I move on, outfit of the day, and I'm going to put on little inserts, I'm going to be doing this from now on because I just think it's nice. I'm wearing my Zara carrot pants, I'll show you in a minute. And then I'm wearing my, it's not Reese, no, Massimo Duty belt. I'm wearing my Cezanne striped little tank top, and I'm wearing my Lily silk navy shirt that I love with the pearl buttons here. Just move back and show you the little shoesies. My shoes are red from Zara, and you know, I was thinking about Parisian chic today, so I thought, yeah, gotta get this red Chanel out. So to be honest, I'm just using it for this video, but it is Friday as I'm filming this, so I might ring somebody and see if they want to go out. Do you know what I mean? Might do that. So that's what I'm wearing today. Loving my little red Chanel. She's not going nowhere, even though I was thinking about selling her for a while as well. That would have been a regret, wouldn't it? So yes, my trendy CC, she went, and I have a feeling I put that money towards my Fendi first, because you can't remember, you forget sometimes. But I do think it was towards this beauty, which I absolutely love. Have I worn her? Not yet, but I will. You know, it's a white bag and it's winter here in Ireland. She's not white, she's kind of like chalk, but I adore this bag from the very, very minute the Fendi first came out. I remember it was the caramel one I was going to buy. The very minute I saw it, it was love at first sight. I mean, you can't deny love at first sight, can you? No, you can't, says the single one. That doesn't matter. Here we go. That was her chalk, the chalk Fendi first. I have a feeling that's what it went towards anyway, and then whatever other stuff I bought. Absolutely love that bag, and she won't be going anywhere. I just think it'd be lovely, and the size as well of that is just more suitable. It's crossbody, I can wear it, and I don't have any regrets. The 20cc was a beautiful bag, but as I said, not for me, not for my lifestyle, unfortunately. Just didn't fit in. Next one now is the Chanel clutch with chain. Now this was and is, to whoever bought it, again it was a subscriber, I hope you are enjoying this buttery. She was like a toffee scotch caramel. She was the most beautiful caramel I ever had in my collection, and I've never actually touched a bag so soft, and I have said that so many times, but she was the clutch, she was the slim version, clutch with chain. Absolutely stunning. I don't regret her because I couldn't see myself wearing it anywhere. I mean, my lifestyle is running out, doing errands, doing things like that at the moment. I might go out the odd evening, but I've lots of other bags that I can choose from, so I let her go, and my subscriber that bought her was just over the moon, so I'm thrilled with that. So just making room for bags that, as I said, I'm not using. The next one I let go was my Chanel Jumbo. Now, my Jumbo I loved. I had her for, I must have had her for 6 years, before 5 years maybe, and she was just gorgeous. So as we know, all the price increases have just gone bananas, but I was just like, no, this bag has got to go. I'm not going to use it. I used her once, I think, going out for dinner one night, put her on the table. She was caviar, pristine condition, and I was just like, this bag is too big. She was taking up too much room on the table. So I decided, right, that's it, I'm going to let her go. I'm going to be practical. And there was a part of me that was kind of saying, but hold on to her and maybe buy. What I did was obviously bought this out of the money that I received from my Jumbo. I think the medium suits my lifestyle better. It's more of an evening bag. It's more like, that's what I will wear her for, as an evening bag. I wouldn't wear her running around every day, and it just suits me. And I think as we get older as well, we don't want such heavy bags. You want something lighter. I don't carry that much. A lipstick, my phone, what else do you need? Cards, like little cards or whatever, and that's really it. So I bought this beauty, absolutely no regrets. I'm delighted. I always wanted the medium size. Some people just love the jumbo. I did when I had her, but I was just never going to use her. I knew I was never going to use her, so I've no regrets. I absolutely love this bag and thrilled with my decision. So to any of you out there that I know there's a lot and it's very, very hard to let go of your bags, you know, try and give yourself a trial run of using them, or maybe pairing them with outfits. Like that's what I've done with this one. I had said to a few of you a while back, oh, I'm going to see and I'm going to make sure, you know, make an effort to wear this bag, and so that's exactly what I'm doing. And I just think, to be very honest, I don't know if you can see my shoes, can you? But to be very honest, I think a little red bag is actually easier to wear than we would have thought in the past. So to all of you that have said to me, Viv, if you're ever letting that bag go, will you think of me? I have put you in a little album in my phone, so I absolutely will if I'm ever thinking of letting her go. Just not at the moment. Actually, I think red is very big for next year as well. But that's what you need to do. And then if you find yourself not reaching for them at that point, it's time to get rid. I think that's the way to do it. And then last but not least, and I have a few honourable mentions if you want to hang around for that, but last but not least, I sold my YSL Mini Lou. And if you're like, oh, but Viv, I bought that bag because of you influenced me to buy it. That bag is amazing. It fit my phone, it fit everything I need. It was a real runaround bag, and I did actually use it to run around. The leather strap, I had the black on black hardware, as I said, fit my phone, all the rest of it. It was just a fab bag, but I was just... No, I was tired of it, to be honest. I just wanted to change. I had it, I used it a lot, I was delighted with it, she was still in great condition, and there was just other bags I wanted to explore, and that's the honesty of it. I mean, you know, shoot me. But that is why, very versatile bag, great bag. A lot of people were very, very happy with that bag, particularly because it was in black. That's why I let it go. I was just tired of it. I wanted to change. I wanted something new. And I think we evolve as we go on as well. And as we get older, our lifestyles change. We like to change it up a little bit. We're like that with our clothes, our food. You know, you get tired of everything, really, you know. So, but there was definitely a lot of bags, like even this one. I think I bought these two together, actually, maybe around the same time. And that was probably out of the Trendy money. So, yeah, you know, like this one, again, look at her, even with navy. Like, I absolutely love this bag, and this is more my scene. This is more casual, going out, fun, personality, not so serious, not so, yeah, just serious. The Trendy I think, is such a classic, elegant bag, but I don't have those occasions to wear her for. So you've got to think about those things when you're investing. So those are the bags at the moment. And then, as you can see, I went for like my Jodie as well at a different time, more fun, more casual, and I have to say I've no regrets. This is such a lightweight bag as well. It's brilliant. I love it, absolutely love it. So they won't be going anywhere. My next video, probably my next one, will be my handbag collection. But just to give the honourable mention to the other bags I've sold, which I think I've already mentioned in another video, but just to let you know, I sold my Louis Vuitton Speedy 30, too big for everyday, too small for bringing away. I just wasn't using it. I was looking at it. It was beautiful. I sold it. Louis Vuitton Neo Noe. Again, absolutely loved looking at it. Had the top handle. Sold it to a beautiful subscriber that has a little baby. She's using it all the time. Sold my YSL Mini Lou camera bag. That was a great little bag, actually. It was the grained calfskin, so it was quite tough wearing, and it had the gold strap. But I just wanted to change. The little tassel out the side kind of used to annoy me sometimes. And then last but not least, the Celine Mini box bag. And the thing that really annoyed me about that, it was quite boxy, as you know, for the size of it, and it stood out from my body a lot. And it was just that tiny bit small. It was 6.1 inches across, and if it had been 7, I think I would have kept that bag, because she was a stunner. And that's it. So stay tuned for my updated handbag collection, because it has changed a lot. How long am I on YouTube now? 3 years. It has changed a lot. So I should do a side by side, actually, of what I had before and what I have now. So stay tuned for that, and hit the subscribe bell. It helps us a lot. If you enjoyed it, give us an thumbs up, and until next time, be kind, be safe, and be compassionate. Love you lots. Mwah!